Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We review anything and everything. And so I'm just doing an updated look at my Ghost interior mod because a viewer of the channel was asking about some of the details in my Ghost, and I just wanted to show my updated and where I landed on because they were kind of looking at some of my previous iterations. I just wanted to show an update of where I landed on, which I kind of changed things a little bit. So for those who are you know, not this is not a review of the ship. So for those interested, you can kind of just tag along. So I'm sorry, but the lighting is a little dark, aiming directly inside here. So I'd like to see if this helps a little bit. So you can see I settled on my old look in terms of the back area because it was more of a cleaner look and gave me a little bit more middle ground interior space. But then at the front area, once again, sorry about the lighting here. Okay, that kind of helps a little bit. Um, you could see I left not the full frontal cockpit area, but the partial. What I'm going to do is let me take some of the figures out, and it should help a little bit. Be able to see things a little bit better. And I'm going to do this in real time, so don't mind. I will leave Chopper in there. So you can see here that I had left the one I left the one seat here with the little console here. I took out the other one in the walls just so I had a little bit more space. And then from here, I went back to that old original look of the kind of bench type of couch slash bed because I like the look of that. The whole padding up top here, like a backrest. And then obviously the two beds there. There goes the sink, and these things were back at their normal placement. So I kind of just like the look of this because it was a little bit more um, simple, I guess you could say. Like that, like I said, the back area is a little bit more like simple. The other way I had it was a little bit more cluttered, but the viewer of the channel said they liked the other way. So if that suits anybody, it would really was originally that other design I went with in the most recent or past video that I had of the interior. Because first the interior looked a little bit more like this without that. Then I changed up the entire interior. With that other interior, it was supposed to be a little bit more like the actual in canon universe of the way that the Ghost interior ship looks like. And like I said before, you guys can Google that just to see what it looked like. But essentially, what it was like a 3-stage area where you had a cockpit area here. In canon, you had like a middle area, which is where the bunks were. So you had like a doorway here, then the bunks, and then after that came like a back kind of kitchen area. So I tried to squeeze all that into the small interior as possible. But I settled back on this one because it gives you space for the whole side doors while still maintaining your beds and still having this control panel area, which used to just be up, where I have that kind of blue and red little light. Sorry about the focus. And it was an area where a person could just stand at. I believe Hawkins, is it Lieutenant Hawkins? I don't know what his title is. I can't remember right now. But where Hawkins would be able to stand over there, at least I assumed that he was the one positioned there. And once again, I'm sorry about the focusing. And it was a nice little area for him to work at, or anyone who you have sitting there to work at. But I like the setup of putting this kind of little bench setup here because I just feel like it gives it more of like, um, he's sitting down. Like I feel like it goes more hand in hand with it because of that. Because he's sitting down versus he's standing up because it just doesn't seem like he would be doing that for that long. So that I kept. I didn't keep the additional seat there because it was a little bit cluttery, and obviously, if I was going to have the sink over here, I couldn't have seat over there. So I returned the sink back to where it was. And like I said, I ended up going with that setup back there because I really just kind of like that. All right, so it's just going to keep it short. I just wanted to kind of update things because, like I said, another viewer was a fan of the channel who was looking at the whole setup, and I just wanted them to be able to see my current setup. All right, you guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Share, like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you guys.